All right, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Week 9 of Cyclone Fight Club here on Fire Pro Wrestling World. And I'm going to kind of skim through this real quick. Of course, like I said, we are 8 weeks in past the halfway point. We're almost 2/3 of the way done. We got just a couple more weeks until we get to that point. We'll start off with the standings currently. After 8 weeks, Akira Tozawa still up top. With a win last week at 7-1. Interesting amount of wins and losses coming between some of the people in the top pack. As you can see, the 2nd through 8, the rest of the people's currently in line for playoff contention, all at 5-3. And I'm making an assumption with, I believe, some of the matches that we have coming tonight is we'll definitely see a breakup of that. But yeah, very interesting to note with some of the wins and losses that came last week, how so many people ended up 5-3. In fact, only a couple of people ended up at 4-4. Pete Dunne and Matt Hardy. And then you got Joe, Riddle, and Candice at 3-5. Jervis Cottonbelly sitting at 2-6. And then, of course, Shingo Takagi and Flamita backing it up there at 1-7. So yeah, Woods, Yoshida, Omega, Banks, Ishii, Harper, and Wyatt all sitting at 5-3 right now. And I'm sure we'll see a little bit of separation this week as we take out the schedule. How's it going, Jack? There we go. Week 9 match schedule. And it's going to be Jervis Cottonbelly versus Flamita, so we'll see if Flamita can maybe get himself another win here. Candice LeRae versus Matt Hardy. And then we have Pete Dunne versus Shingo Takagi. And then we have Kenny Omega versus Bray Wyatt, the first of the 5-3 breakup matches right there. And then we have a big-time submission and knockout potential right here with Matt Riddle versus Samoa Joe. And then we have two big hosses going at it. It's Luke Harper and Takashi Yoshida, another set of 5-3 competitors. And then the third set of 5-3 competitors, Xavier Woods versus Tomohiro Ishii. And then, of course, in the main event, the leader, the 7-1 Akira Tozawa against another 5-3 competitor in Sasha Banks. So there you go. 9 big weeks, or 8 weeks thus far. Week 9, 8 big matches coming in here. Let's see about moving this on over. All right, there we go now. Whoops. As I will set us up here, we are looking at Jervis Cottonbelly versus Flamita for our opening contest. Of course, where we normally have it, in the referee for this match will be referee Nick Patrick. And here we go. Well, let me make sure the settings haven't really changed too much at all. Okay, everything else is... Yeah, everything else seems pretty good. Just wanted to make sure nothing really changed too much. All right. And we are set for our opening match here. It is going to take a second for the very first match of the night to load up here. There we go. And, of course, Jervis Cottonbelly coming out. Currently sitting 14th position, all alone at 2-6. Just above Flamita right now. Suffered a loss last week against Tomohiro Ishii. Looking to perhaps separate himself from the bottom of the pack this week. But, of course, another man who's been dying to get out of the bottom thus far. He's been pulling up the back pretty much ever since the very beginning, and that is Flamita, sitting at 1-7 with Shingo Takagi. He has been dead last thus far. Picked up yet another loss, this time against Candice LeRae in Week 1. So he's looking for just any sort of momentum that he can put himself through to make this work. And here we go. Let's see how this one works. Oh, Knife edge chop by Flamita. Jervis tried it himself. A slap into an uppercut. Gets him up. Another knife edge chop. 2 quick knife edge. Third one. Jervis had enough. Hits him with a neck breaker. And speaking of knife edge chops, right to the neck comes Jervis. Dropping an elbow. Flamita immediately gets up, though, throwing him off the ropes. Leapfrog, bounce it off. Misses the basement drop kick. And now Jervis, with the Northern Lights, pulls him a little bit closer. Catches the leg that Flamita tries and drops another elbow on him. Jervis with a nice kick. Dragging him once again. Pulling on the head and neck of Flamita. Flamita coming back with an arm drag of his own. More knife edge chops by Flamita. Now he's going for the body slam. Standing moonsault. Nothing on the cover there for Flamita. Another knife edge chop by Flamita. Code breaker. Busting out there. Let's see what else he's got in mind here. We haven't seen him pull out any of his spectacular moves yet. Of course, we were only about 3 minutes into the match, but I think last week he did quite a bit of that to try to get the win. Didn't work against Ishii. Maybe it'll work against Jervis. Trying perhaps a more simplistic approach. I think this is different than what we've generally seen from Flamita in the past several weeks. Taking a very simplistic approach besides the standing moonsault to try to get the necessary damage to put somebody down. Doesn't seem to be working too well on Jervis, though. This might not be the guy that he wants to do that against. Oh, reversed the standing Frankensteiner into a powerbomb. Only gets the 2 count. Trying for a vertical suplex. Gets one of his own clean out of the ring, and the ref starts counting. And at the 2 count, he is going to come back in. Jervis missing with the dropkick. Flamita seemed to be picking a spot. There you go. 3 hard elbows to Jervis, and now seated dropkick, but Jervis gets right back up and powers him in. And surfboard stretch by Jervis, but Flamita fights out of it. Flamita now, elbow to the back. Romero special. And gets out of it here. Flamita pulling out what he can. There you go, standing head scissors. 450 splash, completely misses. Jervis gets on him again, this time with a Campbell clutch. Flamita fights his way back out of it, though. Drop kick to the knees, taking him away from the ropes. Mahistral cradle, and only a 1 count on Jervis. Circling the ring a little bit. Oh, catches the leg, but kicks him in the head. Off the ropes. Goes to kick him in the head, but Jervis moves out of the way. Nice striking combination by Jervis Cottonbelly. Pulling him back in. Drops the elbow here. Moves around, and another surfboard stretch. See what he can go here. No. And no, reverses as Flamita. Wasn't able to capitalize too well, though, as he gets hit with a spinning back body drop. Or a backdrop. And then Jervis with a solid right hand. And another solid right hand completely knocks him down, and I feel like in just 8.5 minutes we might be seeing the end. Jervis blocking the kicks, dropping the elbows here. Seems to be tired. Standing shooting star press. Only a 1 count, though, on Jervis. Oh, Jervis missing the drop kick. Flamita taking advantage with a nice body slam. Whipping him off the ropes here. Catches him with a drop toe hold. Misses the drop kick of his own, though. That's going to give Jervis a chance. But no, Flamita with a big super kick. Bouncing off the ropes and a drop kick right to a seated Jervis. And Jervis is going to go right into a headlock. Wait, picks him up. He's dazed, but no, gets back out of it. Nice drop kick by Flamita, and both men are down. We've passed the 10-minute mark. And reversing once again, but right into a strike combo by Jervis Cottonbelly. Flamita is not in the best of ways here, but he's going to try here as he stretches him out one more time. Not able to get anything, though. Dropping the elbow is Jervis. Oh, palm strike. Once again, reversing, and this time he seems to be taking advantage to be able to whip him into the corner. Has him off the corner. Oh, was looking for something, but Jervis powers out. Big splash, 2 and 2.9, and Flamita kicks out. But Jervis looking to make this happen. Another drop toe hold by Flamita. See what he's got. He's got him up. Oh! Right to the double knees to the gut into a code breaker. We could be seeing the end of Jervis. Let's see what Flamina's got in mind here. Oh, flying drop kick from the top rope. Flamina's starting to feel it. But Jervis trying to stop that momentum with that headlock punch. But no, Flamita taking it up to the outside now. In by the count of 2 is Jervis, and now we're going to get another strike battle between the two of them. Jervis, big drop kick, and that takes Flamita down. We might be seeing the end of Flamita here, doing what he can, drop kick right to the knees. Off the ropes he is, and another drop kick to the knees. Flamita with a nice head scissors. See what he's got? No, Jervis with a bear hug. It was really going to be something if Flamita kicked out of that. Super kick by Flamita, picking him up. Oh, belly-to-belly suplex by Jervis, picking him up. Off the ropes is Jervis. Was that a Superman punch? He dropped the elbow, but Flamita got out of the way. Tosses him out of the ring. Jervis is going to take a second to get his breath back. Flamita's got him off the ropes. Oh, nice head scissors takeover. And now he boards the top again. 630 by Flamita. I think that's the first time I've seen him hit the 630, but Jervis actually got up before him. And he gets a super kick for his troubles. And now, big-time strike combination by Jervis Cottonbelly. We've seen him use that plenty of times. And now, bow and arrow pin, and that is going to be enough to take him. And Jervis Cottonbelly will go up to 3-7 on the season. Very good by Jervis Cottonbelly there. Mi amor de mi novia is what that was called by Jervis. Solid match between them. Unfortunately, Flamita, once again, not getting the better end of this, and he's going to stay at the bottom, and we will find out in just a little bit in match number 3 if Shingo will be staying with him there or if he will be moving up. And now we now move to, let me see. We now move to our second match of the week. We have Candice LeRae, and she is taking on none other than the broken one, Matt Hardy. The referee for this contest will be Little Nate. And here we go. And of course, Candice LeRae currently sitting at 3-5, coming off of a win last week over Flamita. She is looking to continue that momentum. She has not had a ton of it thus far. Like I said, once again at 3-5, she's looking to move her way on up with this win. And Matt Hardy, of course, just one spot above her at 4-4. Last week with a loss to Luke Harper. Won against Sasha Banks 2 weeks ago, so he's been trading his wins and losses quite a bit right now. Hopefully he can at least continue that with a win this week. We'll see what he can do. And here we go. The lockup snap suplex immediately by Candice LeRae. Elbow to the back and now pulling on Matt Hardy's head and neck there. And, oh, nice Northern Lights. See if she can take advantage. She seems to be pulling out a lot of the big guns, but Matt Hardy with the clothesline taking advantage. Now with a hip toss. Test a strength battle that Candice LeRae seemed to have actually overpowered Matt Hardy on that one. Interesting enough. I never expected that one. Nice hip toss by LeRae. Goes for a roaring elbow. Doesn't make it happen. Gut wrench suplex by Matt Hardy. As they're pulling out the big guns quickly, man, body slam clean out of the ring. Candice LeRae has a chair in her hand, misses the chair shot. Let's see if she can do it again. No. This time, oh, slam him right down on the chair. Head first on the chair, make him even more broken than he already is. Oh, he goes back with a hip toss onto the chair. Oh, I think Matt Hardy might have gotten a little bit more than he asked for with that gut wrench suplex. Going for a pin, though, but only a 1 on Candice LeRae here. LeRae with a nice hip toss now, dragging Matt Hardy away from the ropes. Oh, very interesting pin combination, but doesn't get anything out of it. And now rollover. Nope, nothing there. And just a very simple DDT by Matt Hardy. Simple but effective. Coming off the ropes, but no. Before he could do anything, Candice is up. Swinging neckbreaker by Matt Hardy. Pulling Candice away from the ropes. Figure 4 leg lock. And she's moving herself towards the ropes and able to fight out of it. And a swinging neckbreaker by Candice LeRae of her own. Now she's dragging Matt Hardy away. Now, in the full mount with the punches, Matt Hardy barely able to cover up with a single hand there. Throwing him into the ropes. No! Blocks it with a kick. And another figure 4, this time quite a bit farther away from the ropes. She's going to have to fight out of it, and she does. We're only 5 minutes into this match. Candice hits another snap suplex, but into a twist or a spinning neckbreaker by Hardy. And now Candice with a spinning neckbreaker of her own. And now an STF, and she's really locked that in. Matt Hardy barely able to fight away as he was locked pretty much in the middle of the ring with that. Nice DDT. Now he boards the top rope. Misses the big leg drop. I think that's one of the first times I've actually seen him attempt the leg drop. Candice hits a double stomp, though. Is now going to go for a nice slam there. Picks up Matt Hardy off the ropes. What in the hell was that? The double forearms, I would say. Into the face. And now this time, roll through into a cradle and nothing there. Only a 1 count. Throwing her up against the turnbuckle. Now bouncing her head off the turnbuckle several times. Oh, ice pick by Matt Hardy, but she's able to fight out of it. Of course, he hasn't used that move in quite some time, so it makes sense that he's not as well versed in it. Candice, though, taking advantage. Oh, look to maybe back suplex him right into the turnbuckles, but Matt Hardy having none of it. Candice now this time. Another snap suplex into an STF. He's a little bit closer to the ropes, but he's able to fight out of it nonetheless. And oh, another ice pick, this time clean into the ropes. Candice didn't have to fight very hard to get out of that one. Another nice snap suplex there. Into a rear naked choke is Candice LeRae. And he is a long way from the ropes, but he's able to get out of it. Swinging neckbreaker by Matt Hardy. Stunner. Stunner by Candice LeRae. Now she's laying in the hands in the full mount. Hardy barely able to get a hand up to cover up those punches. But has enough to throw her into the turnbuckle. And oh, swinging side effect there. Looked like I think that was a black hole slam. But gets another snap suplex for his troubles. That's about 4 snap suplexes now by Candice LeRae. And now an ice pick, this time farther in the middle. Candice trying to get out of it, and she does. Another stunner by Candice. She's going to go for the cover on that one. 1, 2, and 2.9. Hardy kicking out of the stunner. And now with the overhand lefts between the two. Joe, man. Oh, the fighting spirit by Candice. The fighting spirit as she's laying in those punches. Matt Hardy barely able to keep himself out of this. 11.5 minutes in. Bridging. And a 2.9 there by Hardy. Oh, laying in another big elbow. And then dropping another elbow. Now he's going to go up again. And drops another elbow. He's looking to kill her. I think he's looking to completely end her here tonight. Oh, misses the kick. Maybe she was going for another stunner. Moonsault by Matt Hardy, but is all up in the ropes. That might have been enough for the 3 count. Who knows? Bridging German once again, all up in the ropes. Gonna have to find a way out of this. Matt Hardy this time hits the... I don't know if he hit that leg drop or not. Candice seemed to move out of the way just in time. Once again, just as he's trying to hit some of his big moves, not able to make it happen. Trying to keep her at bay, though. Matt Hardy hitting the moonsault once again right up in the ropes. And there's the DDT by Candice LeRae. Nearly 14 minutes in. And there's a nice backslide, but also, once again, up in the ropes. They're going to have to get a little bit further back in. Oh, Matt Hardy off the ropes. Big dive. Oh, my God. That was an Undertaker-esque tope con hilo. Twist of fate to the outside. Big kick. But Candice LeRae's back up and in it at 11. Snap suplex to Hardy. She's taken some of his biggest, most high-risk moves. 2. And got him. Oh, my God. Candice LeRae fought off every risky venture that Matt Hardy could muster to get the win The snap suplexes were just too much. Too many snap suplexes for Matt Hardy to take in one match. And he will go down to Candice LeRae. And now Candice LeRae moving up to his level now at 4-5. Well, a great match thus far. I didn't know what to really expect from that, but Candice LeRae and Matt Hardy brought it. And we'll see if the next match can bring that as well, as we will have the Bruiserweight Pete Dunne. And he will be taking on one of the other basement dwellers, hoping to fight his way out, and that is Shingo Takagi. And the referee for this contest is Drake Wirtz. One sec. With all this talking, it does get to my throat. There we go. We can go on now. All right. Pete Dunne currently sitting tied for 9th at 4-4. Let's see. Last week took a loss to Bray Wyatt. But 2 weeks ago, had a fantastic match of the night in a win against Kenny Omega. We'll see if he can repeat that performance. Shingo Takagi, of course, sitting at 1-7 last week in a loss to Matt Riddle. And then a loss to Akira Tozawa. Before that, a loss to Yoshida. Then Matt Hardy. I'm trying to see this. A loss to Flamita. Lost to Ishii. And then a loss to Xavier Woods. So he is currently sitting at 8 straight weeks, or 7 straight weeks. He started off with a win in week 1, and since then has not yet won. So looking to try to get himself out of this here against Dunne. Trading a lot of clubbing blows to the back here. Knee to the gut there to Pete Dunne. Oh, blocking anything Pete Dunne's trying to do here. Very smart by Shingo. Oh, right to the eyes is Pete Dunne, but no. Oh, a huge body slam, dropping the knee on him. And Pete Dunne. Big uppercut, but then he hits him with another clubbing blow to the back. Shingo is focused. Shingo is doing what he can. He is working fast and working hard to get a win. Gets away now, second time from the clothesline, but manages to get caught in the uppercut. And now Pete Dunne trying something, but Shingo blocks it. Shingo now bouncing him off the ropes. Let's see what he's got. Oh! Nothing fancy, just picking him straight up and just letting him fall. Blocking a German is Shingo. Shingo is in full control right now in the first 3 minutes of this contest. Only gets a 1 on Pete Dunne. Oh, big punch. Almost looked like a Superman punch by Pete Dunne. Shingo's going to do everything he can to come back from this, but he is taking some hard suplexes now. Oh, here we go. Elbow strike contest between the two. And Pete Dunne goes down. Shingo once again taking advantage here. This is what Shingo Takagi needs to do to get back that momentum. 7 straight losses. Runs down Pete Dunne. Picks him up. You see what he's got. Pete Dunne able to come back from it, though. Deadlifts him. Didn't seem to be able to get anything out of that gut-wrench suplex there. But manages to throw him into the corner. But, oh no, he's got him. Oh, nice tornado DDT out of the corner is Pete Dunne. And now rubbing his elbow right into the temple of Shingo. And then gives him a huge back suplex. See what he's got. Oh, little mini strike exchange there. Pete Dunne's going to make sure that doesn't happen again. Attacking the shoulder. Off the ropes. Nice little double stomp by Pete Dunne. Shingo. Nice DDT. And a nice senton. Avoids the clothesline. Eye rake by Pete Dunne. Shingo Takagi trying to get what he can done. 2 big stomps right to the back of Pete Dunne's head. He has him tired, but Dunne is doing everything he can to just get the air back into his lungs and keep Shingo at bay. Oh, my God. Oh, Jesus. And then takes an elbow to the back of the skull, and he's able to fight out of it somehow. Oh, and we're at the count of 9. And Pete Dunne's going to take a couple extra counts there to get himself back in. Shingo doing what he can. Let's see what he's got. Oh, big clothesline. Bouncing off the ropes here. Nice, another second clothesline. Blocking when he can, but he didn't block those knees. Straight to the jaw of Shingo. And yet another double stomp. Here comes Pete Dunne. Bitter end by Pete Dunne. That might be enough here. There's 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 from the bitter end. Oh, oh, just lariat after lariat. Oh, he hits him with the Tyler driver, though. And a 2.9, he's able to kick out of the Tyler driver. Alabama slam by Shingo. He's working overtime to make this happen. We're past the 10-minute mark, and now Pete Dunne is biting his face and has busted him open. And now Shingo is bleeding quite badly from his head there. And, oh, another Alabama slam. Working overtime to try to make this happen. There's another Tyler driver. 2 and 3, and Pete Dunne leaving Shingo Takashi a bloody mess. After completely gnawing his face, biting his face into bleeding. And a solid Tyler driver, and Pete Dunne overcomes to get the win in that match there. And still, Shingo's going to have to stay down there with Flamita at the tail and the bottom. And now his losing streak is now set at 8. It'll be interesting to see if he can actually do something about his losing streak. But until then, we have our 4th match this week, and that is, of course, Kenny Omega versus the Eater of Worlds in Bray Wyatt. And here we go. The referee for this match is Herb Dean. And let's get this one going. Now, of course, this is our first of a few matches tonight. Bray Wyatt and Kenny Omega both sitting at 5 and 3. Kenny Omega got to this point last week with a win over Xavier Woods. So he's been trading the wins back and forth. Just had a few more wins than usual. Towards the start of this, I believe he started 3 and 0. And now he's been trading them back and forth ever since. And Bray Wyatt also with a solid win over Pete Dunne last week and Matt Riddle in Week 7. And Akira Tozawa being the man to actually beat Akira Tozawa 3 weeks ago in Week 6. So right now, Bray Wyatt is currently sitting on a 3-week winning streak. Coming into this match against Kenny Omega. Let's see if Omega can do something about this. Of course, this is the man who gave Akira Tozawa so far his only loss on the season. Omega's got himself a world of momentum to fight against here. Seems to be doing a pretty good job, though, keeping him at bay. But, oh, overhead belly-to-belly by Bray Wyatt. Misses a huge punch. Off the ropes and nothing doing there. Throws him into the corner this time. Clubbing at him. Oh, nice uppercut. Kenny Omega come back with a couple of quick kicks of his own, though. Gets back up. Let's see what he's got. Nice body slam by Kenny Omega. Slam the big man, Bray Wyatt. Off the ropes. And that time, just throwing his body in the way. Nothing fancy other than literally just pushing himself into Kenny Omega to stop the momentum. And Omega with a nice tilt-a-whirl Hurricane Rana there. And his knife-edge chop. Still not enough to get the momentum back away from Bray Wyatt as he hits him with an overhead belly-to-belly. Overhand chop, knife-edge chop, drop toe hold. Succession of quick moves for Omega, but drops to a solid headbutt. And now a half Boston Crab by Bray Wyatt. And here we go with a strike battle. The overhead punch versus the back chop, and Bray Wyatt's going to get the better of him, much like he's sort of gotten the better of him thus far, as we're hitting about 4 minutes into this match. Clubbing blow there. Now he's going to execute a half Boston Crab of his own, but Bray's going to fight out of it. And nice knife edge chop by Kenny Omega again. Oh, low blow by Bray Wyatt, and immediately going to start working on the neck of Kenny Omega. And Kenny Omega did not like that as he's going to hit some stomps. Another knife edge chop. And a clubbing blow to the back. We've hit the 5-minute mark as he gets another half Boston Crab, but Wyatt fights out. Now he's got him up. No, Wyatt able to get his way out of it. The silent agility, the very secretive, sort of unknown agility of Bray Wyatt working to his advantage. And kicking out of the Magistral at 1. Clubbing blow to the head. Oh, looked like maybe he was going to go top rope, but didn't. Picking him up here. Moving around. Getting the leg once again into a dragon screw. And no. Omega get behind him. And nothing. Not able to make anything happen. See if he makes... Oh, my God! Seemed to spike Bray Wyatt on his head with that Frankensteiner. Locks him into a figure 4. Jesus. I'm not 100% sure Bray Wyatt doesn't have a concussion right now after that. Misses the clothesline. Oh, my God. Speaking of concussions, that Uranage is brutal. And both men are probably some measure of completely messed up right now. Nice head scissors takeover by Omega. Oh, just not even fancy. Just a solid knee right to the face of Bray Wyatt, pulling him from one side of ropes to the other. TNA kick there. Oh, he gets another Uranage for his troubles. How many concussions are we going to see in one match? Goes for a cover, doesn't make anything work, though. Trading wins. Nice snap suplex by Bray Wyatt. Pulling him away here. Let's see if he's going to... Nope. Perhaps looking for a senton. Wasn't able to make it happen. Omega fighting out of that with a nice reversal. Picks up Bray Wyatt now. Snapmare by Omega. Body slam. Going back to the basics here. Seems to be calling for something, but Bray Wyatt coming back with a snap suplex. Both men now past the 10-minute mark seem to feel like it might be out of it. Nice arm drag by Omega, picking up Bray Wyatt. Gut wrench sit down powerbomb by Kenny Omega. It's very rare to see him do that, and gets a 2.9 Sister Abigail by Bray Wyatt. Could that be enough? 1, 2, and no! Kicks out of the Sister Abigail, burying Bray Wyatt much like a WWE creative team. Gets Bray Wyatt in a tree of woe here. Starts kicking at the gut. Now throwing him into the other set of turnbuckles. And, oh, necks him right on the top rope there. That's killed Mexican wrestlers before. Oh, my God. 2 and 2.9 is Bray Wyatt able to kick out. And another Sister Abigail. He might be a little too close to the ropes. We'll see. No, there's the cover. 2 and 3. Bray Wyatt, after a second Sister Abigail, will continue his mountain of momentum that he has amassed. I believe that's 4 or 5 weeks now that Bray Wyatt has been on a huge winning streak, and he's going to get to continue that after a solid win over Kenny Omega. And I got to tell you, he has been rising up the card extremely fast. 2 guys who started off very slow but have moved very quickly up the card. A man like Bray Wyatt and a man like Takashi Yoshida. We'll see him in the match after this, though, as we move into the second half of the week, match number 5. So we have 4 matches left here, and this is going to be anything but pretty. Anything but your average catch-as-catch-can technical match here. This is going to be 2 guys just beating the snot out of one another, and that is Matt Riddle and Samoa Joe. I'm expecting someone to start bleeding here. And when I'm thinking of big, brutal fights, only one man could be the referee for this contest, and that is Big John McCarthy. And here we go. Matt Riddle, not been the greatest right now at 3 and 5. He and Samoa Joe both at 3 and 5. There's going to be a little separation between them though after this. And let's see here, Matt Riddle coming up. That is, I have never heard that theme song before. Coming off a win against Shingo Takashi. And He is facing Samoa Joe, coming off of a loss last week, and a fantastic match of the night, honestly, between Samoa Joe and Akira Tozawa, the man that he ended up losing to. And we're going to see which one of these guys can notch their 4th win on the season. Nice little fireman's carry there. Oh, knee right to the gut of Samoa Joe. He's going to get a pile driver for his troubles. Going for a pin immediately, not going to be anything against Matt Riddle, though. Gets away from 2 roundhouse kicks. And another fireman's carry, and we're going to see maybe Samoa Joe's going to try to keep it fairly ground-based. Diving out of the way of what Riddle was trying to do. Judo throw. But no, takes 2 solid kicks and a knee right to the back of Matt Riddle's head. And oh, flying clothesline there. And 2 or 3 solid knees right to the face of Samoa Joe. He's going to take those, though. Clubbing blow to the back. Let's see what he's got here. Oh, another nice solid kick. Knife edge chop by Riddle. And now he's going to pick him up and slam him on down. And here's a headlock choke there. Not able to get anything out of it, though. Leg whip by Matt Riddle. And oh, 3 solid elbows right to the skull of Matt Riddle. He's going to get a knee for his trouble, though. Nothing on the pin. Circling the R. Here we go. A back chop out of as many back chops as we've seen in the first 4 matches. A knife edge chop battle is just what we've needed. 1 count by Matt Riddle. Once again, trying a spinning heel kick. Nothing going there. Boston Crab. This is actually 1 MMA fights now. But nothing doing there. Riddle's got him off the ropes. Oh, blocks the knee of Samoa Joe. Very smart. That could have been brutal. That could have been a tide turner. But he does take several knees right to the gut. And let's see if Joe can get out of it. Oh, nice vertical suplex there by Matt Riddle. Bouncing off the ropes. Nothing there. Joe circling. Side slam. And now we're still only 5 minutes in. Going for a pin, but he's all up in the ropes. Nothing doing there. Nice judo throws. He pulls him away from the ropes. Let's see what he's got in mind. A lot of circling here. Throwing him off the ropes. Nothing right now. Ooh, nice body slam by Joe. Pulling him away from the ropes. And now he's got a nice chin lock on him. But Matt Riddle able to fight out of the chin lock. Ooh, spiked him on his head with the DDT. Pulling him away here. Now he's got him in the guard, but Joe pushes him out of the guard. Nice work by Joe. Keeping him grounded. Joe been doing a very good job of keeping Matt Riddle grounded. It's worked thus far for him here. Solid shot with the knee here. Oh, kick right to the back of Matt Riddle's head. And not going to let him get up a vertical suplex. And now he's got another Boston Crab right in the middle of the ring, but Matt Riddle's going to fight his way out of it. Oh, speaking of headshots, that headbutt by Riddle misses the knee drop from the top rope. Joe with 2 solid strikes right to the kidneys. Oh, God, dragon suplex. Right into the turnbuckles. Oh, Riddle firing off some more knees to him. DDT right into the corner goes Matt Riddle. Off the ropes, drops the knee, doesn't make it work. Joe's able to get out of the way now. Picking him up from behind. No! Lured him into a false sense of hope there with that armbar. Got him into an armbar. Joe able to fight out of it. Oh, big striky combination there by Matt Riddle, taking Joe down. And oh my God, he got him in a nice D-bar here. Let's see if he can get to it. No, he's able to fight his way out of it. Snap suplex by Samoa Joe. Ooh, kick right to the back. And now he's got him up. Oh, Death Valley driver by Samoa Joe. We're 10 minutes in. A 1-2 punch combination. Gets Riddle. Rear naked choke by Samoa Joe. Riddle's in trouble, but he's able to fight out of it just before he can get to the ropes. Another big headbutt by Riddle. Riddle now gets behind him, whipping him off the ropes. This time he hits the flying knee. Now he's got him in the guard. Slams him from the guard. Matt Riddle in full control and another knife edge chop battle. Not 1, but 2. Oh my God. Kicking Samoa Joe's head nearly clean off with that one. Joe blocking whatever strike fury he can come up with. Oh, speaking of strike furies, big solid kicks right to the head, to the and the three elbow shots by Joe, and Bro to sleep. Pulls him away from the ropes. That might be enough. No, he's not going to go for the cover yet. And tombstone pile driver by Matt Riddle, trying to get the win back. Joe fights out of it. I was just about to say, he looks like he might be done, but he's not. Oh, bridging German suplex, but he's right up into the ropes. And now he's got him up for his own. And there's another Death Valley driver. Got him into a chin lock. Riddle moving over to the ropes, able to get his way out of it. Another solid strike combination by Riddle. Dropping a knee right to the back of Samoa Joe. And now tombstone pile driver, but Joe right back up. He tanked it into a bridging German. There's 2 and a 3 count. Samoa Joe pulls off the win. My God. I thought for sure we had seen the end of Samoa Joe in that match. He came out of nowhere to tank those kicks, to tank the shots that Matt Riddle threw at him, and pulled off a bridging German suplex for the win. A 100 is damn right. I think our current match of the night is this match right here. Solid win by Samoa Joe. Jesus. What an ending. And we still have 3 matches left this week. And, of course, we talked about Takashi Yoshida earlier. He will be in this next contest here against the Bludgeon Brother himself, Luke Harper. And this, once again, another interesting matchup to see what happens here between these guys. See if I can get someone else who hasn't quite done it yet today. Red Shoes hasn't done it yet. And so a big hoss fight we're about to witness between Luke Harper and Takashi Yoshida. Luke Harper coming out. Both these men sitting in the 5-3 spot. How Harper got here, of course, was a win to Matt Hardy last week, as well as a win to Flamita in Week 7. And then he won against Tomohiro Ishii in Week 6. So Luke Harper actually has been on a 3-week win streak thus far. He's been very solid. Speaking of win streaks, Takashi Yoshida, no stranger to it. He went on a 4-match win streak before losing to Sasha Banks just a few weeks ago. I think it might have been, yes, last week he lost out to Sasha Banks and ended that whole thing. I believe it was 5 weeks that it stood at officially for Yoshida, but it has been a big contest for him thus far. And already Gorilla Press slamming him clean out of the ring, showing the power of Takashi Yoshida against a big man like Luke Harper. To be able to do that to someone as big as Luke Harper has got to be impressive. Here we go. Got him off the ropes. Yoshida once again with a Gorilla Press. Tossing him down to the mat. Treating Luke Harper like he's a small child. Luke Harper, though, going to go for a body slam to show that, yes, even Yoshida can deal with this kind of punishment, too. Oh, nice knee by Yoshida, dragging him away from the ropes, picking up Luke Harper. But Harper bounced him off the ropes. Oh, no. Yoshida putting his body in the way for that one. Only gets a 1 count, though. Here we go. A lot of interesting strikes by Harper, but Yoshida able to get out of it. See what he's got. Oh, nice strike there by Luke Harper. See what he's got. Nope. Misses the drop kick there. Yoshida, oh no. Trying to do what he can to fight Harper right now. Harper with a nice side slam. And it has just been back and forth between these two guys throughout this match. Thus far, 2 big bear paws thrown at Luke Harper. Yoshida able to fight out of it, though. as we're past the 4-minute mark here. Once again, no man taking a single. Oh, there you go. Nice jackhammer by Takashi Yoshida. And gets a solid 2 count out of that one. I was about to say no man taking a clear advantage, but we might have actually seen that now with Yoshida's jackhammer. Harper only able to get a 1 count, though. We were able to get a 2 count 5 minutes in. Got to say, that's very nice. Nice body slam here. And another 2 count on Luke Harper. Harper, though, once again throwing him down. Dropping the elbow on him. And now, oh, gorilla press into a cutter. We've seen that time and time again from Takashi Yoshida. Oh, my God. That deadlift German. Well, Luke Harper's going to try to come back with what he can do. Nice face slam there. Stretching his neck out here, but Yoshida's going to get to the ropes. Going to have to break it up here. Let's see what he's got against Harper. Running power slam. I think that might be the Cyber Bomb. And a 2.9 on the Cyber Bomb by Yoshida. Dropping him down. Luke Harper got him up. Seems to be calling for something. Uppercut. Versus a right hook. Let's see what he's got. Harper. Oh, super kick. But Yoshida takes it and hits him with a lariat. Both men are down. After a large strike combination, both men get back up. Another super kick by Luke Harper. The agility of the big man. He's got Yoshida reeling, but Yoshida coming back, throwing his body weight into it and showing him just who the powerful man is here. Nice lariat there by Yoshida. Luke Harper, though, has got him up. Sit down powerbomb. There's 2 and a 2.9 kick out by Takashi Yoshida. Oh, solid uppercut. Bouncing off the ropes. Another clothesline. And once again, gorilla press into a cutter. Didn't seem to quite have the bounce to it. Dragging him across the bottom of the ring here. Another 2 big bear paw punches. And he's going to get lifted up and choked out for it. Oh, big headbutt by Luke Harper. Coming off the ropes and dropping the elbow. We have hit past the 10-minute mark, and this has been nothing short of just big, powerful hoss fight. Hey, Noah, how's it going? 2 big punches by Yoshida here. Nice clothesline, pulling Luke Harper away. Harper coming back up, and a 3rd super kick in this match for Luke Harper. He gets him up, and now a drop kick by the big man. Getting Yoshida up, and he seems to be moving, but no, Michinoku driver by Takashi Yoshida. Luke Harper coming back with a side slam of their own. They're both down. Luke Harper coming back up. And another Michinoku driver dropping Luke Harper on his head. Oh my God. Solid lariat by Yoshida. Misses the lariat again. Harper doing what he can. Big splash off the top, but he's too close to the ropes. Elbow to the back. Yoshida dragging him. Seems to be calling for something. Let's see what he's got here. No, Harper getting a nice back elbow by Harper. Trying to catch his breath here. And a 4th super kick in the match by Luke Harper. Waits for Yoshida to get back up. Yoshida with a 3rd Michinoku driver. Harper still once again. Big boot to Yoshida. Let's see what he's got. He picks him up here. But no, Yoshida gets back out of it. Once again, showing the strength of Takashi Yoshida. Seems to just allow Luke Harper to get back up while he's catching his breath. And that might have been a mistake. Luke Harper hitting him with a solid headbutt. But no, he's going to go for it again. Oh, nice power bomb by Yoshida. I thought he was looking for a cyber bomb. That's not what happened. Tanking 1 punch into another. And this might be it right here. No, another jackknife by Takashi Yoshida. Oh, blocks the big boot. Doesn't block the slam, though. Big splash by Luke Harper, but he's up in the ropes. And this time Yoshida, oh, maybe trying to get backdrop clean over the ropes. And Luke Harper's going to chase after him with a nice shoulder block. And now he's going to grab a piece of table. Oh, my God, Michinoku driver right on the jagged edge of that table. How Luke Harper wasn't busted open by it, I'll never know. But he slides back into the ring at the count of 10. And here we go with a strike battle. And yet another one, uppercut versus a big right hook. There's another super kick. Yoshida, oh, with a lariat, and they're both down. No, Yoshida coming back up. This might be the tide turning. No, he's going to get choked by Harper, and that's going to be it. Luke Harper is going to choke out Takashi Yoshida, and that will be enough to win. And now it seems as though Takashi Yoshida might be on a downward swing after these losses here. Been very interesting to note what has happened thus far. Solid match by both these men here. But Luke Harper getting the win, and that is going to continue where he's been thus far. It is going to put him right towards the upper echelon of this league right now. You know, being 6-3 is a big thing right now. Gets you tied for second. Potentially, well, it won't get him tied for first because Akira Tozawa is still sitting at 7-1. However, we'll see who will join him in that 6-3 position as we get two more 5-3 guys facing off in our second to last match of the night. And that is going to be Xavier Woods taking on Tomohiro Ishii. One of these guys will join Luke Harper in the tie for second. Come on. Mills Lane, the referee for this contest. And let's see what'll happen here. And so Xavier Woods coming off of a main event loss last week to Kenny Omega. Had a win against Jervis Cottonbelly 2 weeks ago, so he's been trading back the wins and losses over the last few weeks here. Looking to hopefully get a win back after his loss to Kenny Omega that got him down in this place to begin with. He was sitting in a very solid second place before his loss. Speaking of, Tomohiro Ishii had seemed virtually unbeatable after the first 3 weeks, then suffered 3 immediate losses, but has been on the way back up as he has spent the last 2 weeks, both week 7 with a win against Candice LeRae and in week 8 with a win to Jervis Cottonbelly. He's sitting at a 2-week streak right now. 2 wins, hoping to make it 3 over Xavier Woods and perhaps take Woods down one more notch. Going for a quick cover, nothing happened there. Nice DDT by Xavier Woods. Let's see what he's got. Oh! Nice arm wrench into a kick there. But Ishii comes back, throws him against the ropes, and no! Looked like he was going to throw his body in the way, but Xavier Woods threw his in the way. Mounted with the punches, but Ishii able to slap him off. Nice DDT by Ishii here. Tried something, but Woods able to fight back out of it. Pulling him away from the ropes. Doesn't matter. Ishii fighting with whatever he can land and punches. Oh my god, vertical suplex to the outside. Ishii not even phased. Woods though has a kendo stick. Not able to do anything with it though. As he's taking some knife edge chops by Ishii. Clubbing blow to the back. Looking for a cover, but he's right up there against the ropes and gets nothing for his troubles. Overhead punch into a knife edge chop, and here we go, the strike battle between them. And oh, the knife edge chop by Ishii getting the better of Xavier Woods in that exchange. Oh, nice clubbing blow there. Oh, was looking for perhaps an enziguri of some type. Not able to make it work, though. Oh, big striking combination by Xavier Woods. Looked like he was going to go off the ropes, but Ishii back up. And now once again taking control of Xavier Woods. No, Woods ducking a clothesline, but catches a lot of knife edge chops to the neck. And catches a kick right to the spine. Doing what he can to keep himself in here, but Tomohiro Ishii, oh, running him into the corner. And now punching the back of the head of Xavier Woods. Maybe looking to concuss him more than we've already had a bunch of concussions here tonight. Woods doing what he can to come back from this, though. Nice flip senton after a DDT. Once again, Tomohiro Ishii with a nice lariat. Pulling away from the ropes, keeping Xavier Woods contained thus far. It's felt kind of back and forth a little bit, but so far it's been Ishii. Kicking out at 1. Let's see what he's got. Blocking Woods' advances. Now he's going to get him. with a cover. No, 1 count as well. Oh, another nice striking combination, pulling out them as fast and hard as he can, working on the knee of Ishii. Of course, you use your legs a lot with the power moves. Doesn't seem to phase him with the power bomb, though, and gets a 2 count for his troubles. More punches and knees and palm strikes as Woods still ends up getting tombstoned by Ishii, though, throwing him off the ropes. Let's see what he's got. No, gets behind him, but doesn't get anything out of it. Able to come out of it. Here he goes. Nice clothesline by Tomohiro Ishii. Stalking him around. DDT by Xavier Woods. He gets right back up, though. My God. Can you imagine hitting someone with a move like that and having him just stand right back up? As you can see, he's starting to get desperate by just mounting on him and then trying to land in the punches. It's not enough. 2.9 by Tomohiro Ishii. And now knife edge chops right to the side of the neck of Xavier Woods, pulling him away here, stomping at the knees. Kick right to the spine, and another kick right to the spine. Looking to take out that back of Xavier Woods. Oh, shoulder block. And he's going to go for a cover on that one. No, solid 2 count, though. We've hit the 10-minute mark. He's going to grab that kendo stick, and he hits him not once but twice. And he's still got the kendo stick in his hand 3 times. And Ishii's still up and fighting. But Woods running him into the corner, throws him into the opposite corner. Let's see what he's got in mind here. No, Ishii fighting back, though. Coming back with what he can. Trying to get the wind back into his lungs. That might have been a mistake as we get the strike battle here. And Woods, oh, big lariat, but no. Spinning around with that one. Oh, nice catch for the kick there with Xavier Woods. It looked like Ishii was going to have it. The spinning clothesline, nothing happened out of it, though. He's going to grab the kendo stick again. Swings and misses. Woods swings and misses a second time. Oh, not 1 but 2 hits this time. Oh, my God, right to the back of Tomohiro Ishii's head. Oh, DDT right on the kendo stick. Here's the cover. 1, 2, no. Maybe Xavier Woods is starting to doubt himself a little bit and thinks that the only way he can stop Tomohiro Ishii when he's on a roll is to use illegal weapons. I would say illegal weapons, but of course there is no DQs for the weapons here, as he's going to prove right here with this kendo stick. Once again, there's another shot right to the gut of Tomohiro Ishii. Waving to the crowd, picks it up again. Oh, canes him in the back of the head. Oh, then this time right in the face. Hasn't even been able to bust him open. But Ishii's still fighting out of it. My God, the amount of kendo stick shots he's taken to the back, to the head, to the gut. Woods picking it up again. Swings but gets a kick for his troubles. Pulling him away from the ropes. Let's see what Ishii's got. No, roll through. He's got him. And no, only a 2 count there on Ishii. Receives a kick right to the spine, though. And another striking combination, and he's got the damn kendo stick again. Hits him right in the gut. And he figured, oh, flip senton right to that back that he's been working on. So he's going for something. No, he still has the kendo stick in his hand. This time he gets more knife edge chops. Oh my God, a rolling knife edge chop. I don't think I've seen that one before. Ishii off the ropes. Big clothesline. He's still fighting. After everything, he's still fighting. Code red, though. That might be enough. No, he kicks out of code red. He's going to do it again. This time up in the ropes. Not able to get anything out of it. Ishii now. Big power bomb to Rhodes. There's 2 and no. Kick out by Woods. What a phenomenal match. Oh, he's got a powerbomb again. This time he's up in the ropes, not able to get anything out of it. Another striking combination. Able to take him down, but not able to keep him down. Woods now. Back suplex. Still not able to get him down. Lariat by Tomohiro Ishii. This man might have found what made him unkillable in the first 3 weeks. And a third code red. There's the cover, 2. No, Ishii kicks out again And tombstone pile driver by Tomohiro Ishii. And he's getting the air back in his lungs. Let's see what he's got. Trying to get a suplex, but no. Woods getting it back, taunting to the crowd. Going for the kendo stick again. Swings and misses, but he hits him with the second swing. Now he's got him again. Oh, drop kick right to the back of Tomohiro Ishii. 20 minutes in, tombstone pile driver. He's still not going for a cover. Off the ropes, big clothesline, stomping on him. And we got another strike battle coming. Overhead versus the chop. Oh, big clothesline, now working on the knee. And that's going to be enough. And there was only so much punishment that Tomohiro Ishii could take until he could finally force to give up. And it was finally enough. An elbow leg lock. Xavier Woods getting the win over Tomohiro Ishii and stopping that momentum that he's been on the last couple of weeks. I gotta say though, all applause going to Ishii, all the props going to him for how well he held himself from losing too quickly. Managed to last over 20 minutes with as many kendo stick shots as he took. That is the sign of a very, very tough individual. And I know we're not going to be putting an asterisk next to anybody's win, but I feel like if anyone deserves that asterisk, it might be Xavier Woods with as many kendo stick shots as Tomohiro Ishii had taken in that match. Well, either way, we sit here. And we are in tonight's main event, and that is the number one guy. Come on. There's not many people left, I think. So it might be about down to... Let's do Fairbear. Why not? That's main event worthy. That is a main event worthy referee right there. So Woods able to get the win over Ishii, but Ishii extremely tough dealing with the punishment that he dealt with. But here we are in tonight's main event. The leader of the pack, Akira Tozawa, taking on Sasha Banks. And of course, Akira Tozawa sitting up top, 7-1 currently. And had a win against Samoa Joe in the match of the night last week. Had a win over Shingo Takashi in the main event in Week 7. He has been on a 2-match win streak thus far. His only loss so far coming in Week 6 in the main event against Bray Wyatt. And we have Sasha Banks coming off a win, ending Takashi Yoshida's streak last week. After, of course, having her own streak ended the week prior by Matt Hardy. She was on a 4-match win streak. Before that, lost to Matt Hardy. Got a win back with a win over Yoshida. And now perhaps trying to keep that momentum going. It would be quite the coup to be someone to beat Akira Tozawa at this point. Nice stalling suplex by Tozawa. Sasha Banks with the knife-edge chops, though. Test of strength coming. Tozawa getting the better of her, though. And here we go. Stalling brainbuster to Sasha Banks. Less than a minute in. Nice TNA kick by Tozawa. Thrown off the ropes by Banks and a nice chop. And drop kick right to the back of the head. Nice jab by Tozawa. Banks throwing him off the ropes. Nothing going there. Body slam and Tozawa goes clean out of the ring. Sasha's taunting him. Tozawa comes right back in, though. She gets a nice, damn near neck dump for her troubles of taunting Akira Tozawa. Although gets a nice snapmare pulling away for the ropes here. Overhead hit. Keeping Akira Tozawa at bay, though. Even if it's a lot of simplistic moves, just keeping him from getting on a roll here. That's what Sasha Banks needs to do. Ooh, more variations of a vertical suplex, this time jumping. Throwing him off the ropes, misses. And now we're going to get a strike battle. Let's see who gets the better of this one here. Oh no, the knife edge chop at Akira Tozawa taking command here. Half Boston Crab by Tozawa. Nothing doing there yet. Drop toe hold by Banks. Moving a little bit more. Nice overhead hit into a Russian leg sweep. Kicking him right in the thigh, it looked like. And now Tozawa. Oh, another brain buster to Sasha Banks. This time now with a standing senton. Throwing him off the ropes, though. Nothing doing as Akira Tozawa looking to take control, but no, Banks just a little too quick for Tozawa right now. Got to continue to use that quickness to her advantage. Stay on Akira Tozawa. Do not let up. That seems to be the way to potentially beat him. Don't let him get going. As we're about 5.5 minutes in there, she missed the drop kick, and that might have allowed the opening for Akira Tozawa. At Boston Crab, nothing doing there. Overhead left by Banks. And now an elbow to Tozawa. Keeping him once again at bay. Oh, kick combination takes her down immediately, though. Tozawa got out of the ring, thought better, got back in. Oh, nearly backdrop clean out of the ring, though, by Sasha Banks. Nice frog splash, but up against the ropes. So he gets the rope break for her troubles. Brain buster clean out of the ring. Goes Sasha Banks. And she is dazed and needs to get herself back in together. And oh, there you go. Into the bank statement. But no, he's able to fight out of the bank statement. Oh, solid kick. And now deadlift German. And now he might have the advantage. Oh, bust him open with that. Damn. Oh, gives her a receipt, though, but she rolls him over. There's 2 and no. Tozawa busted open with a shoot fist. Oh, big body splash by Sasha Banks. There's 2 and no. So she's got, oh, those ratchet slaps by Sasha Banks, smacking his ass down. Another frog splash connecting, this time to the back. Tozawa throwing her out, though. Here comes the count. Once again, dazed and getting her win back. Gets in at 4. And oh, misses the kick as Tozawa, but gives her a body slam nonetheless. Here we go. Nope. We're 10 minutes in here. Oh, nice drop kick. And now with a snapmare here. Let's see what he's got. Oh, the bridging German suplex, but she was right up in the ropes. And now she's going to lock in a submission of her own, but Tozawa gets to the ropes in time. Able to keep himself out of it. Back suplex right into the ropes here. Diving senton from the top. Pulling away from the ropes. Let's see what he's got in mind here. Oh no, Sasha got him with a roll up and no, solid 2 count by Sasha Banks. And now here comes the strike battle. The overhead left versus the knife edge chop. Going for the gun drop kick. Banks getting the better of that now with that nice leg sweep. Picking Akira Tozawa up again. Oh, what a nice kick combination by Akira Tozawa, showing, of course, why he's at the top. Misses the senton, though. Sasha's going up and hits a frog splash. There's 2 and 3 count, and Sasha Banks, in just 12.5 minutes, is able to officially become the second person to get herself a win over Akira Tozawa. Very strong showing by Sasha Banks, becoming once again the second person to beat Akira Tozawa and now drag him down to 7 and 2. Bring him down a little bit with the rest of the rest of the people in this contest. And we are officially now 9 weeks in. After that, shades of Eddie Guerrero was that match. A lot of frog splashes by Sasha Banks, and like I said, as long as she kept herself right on Akira Tozawa, she was going to come out with the win here. So I think, nonetheless, I do want to say I believe match of the night definitely goes to Matt Riddle and Samoa Joe. Woods and Ishii did a very good job and nearly would have gotten it. I think if Ishii had won, we would probably see Woods and Ishii as match of the night. Harper and Yoshida was also extremely good, but I got to give it to Matt Riddle and Samoa Joe with that match. And I think that was just about the best we can see Omega and Wyatt did extremely good as well. We had a lot of solid matches here. But there you go. We are 9 weeks done. We move into week 10. We are just about 2/3 of the way through. And we'll have the matchups next week. We'll see Tomohiro Ishii and Kenny Omega. Should be a very solid match there. Shingo Takashi and Bray Wyatt. Flamita and Xavier Woods. Should be interesting to see if two of the bottom guys can take out guys who have been on a roll like Wyatt and Woods have. I would expect that to be pretty short, quick, and sweet. And as far as other big matches concerned, Ishii and Omega, but we will also see Pete Dunne and Samoa Joe. And then you'll see Matt Hardy versus Jervis Cottonbelly, Matt Riddle and Sasha Banks, which should be an interesting matchup with each of their styles as well. Takashi Yoshida and Candice LeRae should be an interesting mesh of styles as well. The Big Hossness versus Candice LeRae's quickness. And then Luke Harper versus Akira Tozawa. Tozawa suffering a loss here. He's definitely going to be looking to try to get himself back and remain on top and keep the pressure on everybody else to come catch him, as he'll look for a win against Luke Harper in Week 10. But there you go, 9 weeks in for Cyclone Fight Club. And we will look towards the end of the season here. We just got a few weeks left. I believe 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So, yeah, we're at 6 weeks left before we get to the playoffs. And that'll probably take place all in 1 week because it's only going to be 8 people, single elimination and all that. So I'd say it's probably just going to be 1 week. So we got about 6 weeks until we have an exact determination of who's going to be in that. And so those of you who are on stream, I'll be playing a little bit of NBA after this. If you are watching this on YouTube, there you go. Thank you very much for continuing to watch, and I hope you guys have a great day. See you next time.